So I had a pretty major failure of my Super ATV portal lift kit. For $3,000, they gave you a very nice product, but they kind of skimped out on the brakes. So this is a cast aluminum. You can see the casting marks from the risers, obviously cast. Adapter caliper bracket. You can see how it gets real thin right there, where to give clearance for the rotor to clear the bolt. And you're like, okay, you know, that's cast, but it's thick. That might work for brakes. Generally, aluminum and brakes don't mix. Look at this side. Look where it broke. So right where it goes from thin to thick, like over here, snap, leaving me with this piece. And when that happened, the rotor rotated up, jammed inside my wheel, which did that to the inside of the wheel, tore it up big time. And the damage to the caliper is not too bad, little scuffs. You see a little crack right there, so that's not making me real happy. But most of it was done by this caliper bracket, which is steel. It's not like my pads are metal to metal, they still have a lot of fiber left, so there's really no excuse for this failing Super ATV. I don't know why you gave me aluminum caliper brackets. The other three on all the other three wheels are aluminum, so I expect they're going to fail soon. So found some scrap metal, fabbed up a steel one. It gets thicker out here, so I've got some steel stock, some 1/4 inch wall pipe. I'm going to weld on some spacers, and then I'm going to heat treat this thing a couple times because it's only 1/4 inch or 3/16 inch, just the thickest I had that was wide enough. So I'm going to heat treat it a few times, try to get it a little stiffer. But I mean, it'll be better than aluminum because if it does start to fail, I'll be able to look at it and see it. It's not going to have this, like, you know, crazy brittle failure you get from cast aluminum. It's pretty sad. Definitely could have been worse because it could have locked up the wheel and ripped the portal box in half. But luckily I was going pretty slow and I noticed it right when it happened, and I drove back to the truck in reverse because then it wouldn't jam up anymore.